Hello and welcome back to Franzmeyer Farms. In today's video, we're doing some more shop work. We got the silver truck out, so didn't show that, but we're still working on the 7230. Working on the hydraulic oil leak on the rear SCV stack, and we're gonna go through the white and green truck, get it polished up. The fuel tank straps were rotting off, so we're gonna get some more made for that. We gotta get this rear SCV stack off because the O-rings underneath of the stack where it mounts to the rear end are leaking. I got a new seal kit when I was in John Deere, so we're gonna get this SCV stack off and get that seal kit thrown in. Well, as you can see, we got the SCV stack off. So, a little bit of dirt here, nothing got into the ports. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up and then we'll get the O-rings off. I think they're stuck to the bottom of the stack. So we'll get the O-rings off, get new O-rings, and then reassemble after everything is nice and clean. That way we can check for leaks when we're done. All right, some things have changed places a little bit, but we got the SCV stack off and the area here all cleaned up. I got it taped up. The O-ring kit that we got while we were in town was the wrong one, so got a couple O-rings ordered. I got the SCV stack sitting here, power washed it and then blew it off best I could. So I got that sitting here waiting for the parts tomorrow. Trevor is just about got this tank done. He got the front wheel done. It's looking pretty dang good for a farm truck. Again, the strap was rusted and it actually broke off. You can see this one is pretty rusted in there also. So we're gonna get 2 stainless steel straps made at our local welding shop. He made a couple straps for this side a few years back. So yeah, we're gonna get a couple more made for the driver's side. So then they'll match, of course, too. Once he gets done with that tank, move on to this tank and the back wheels. Well, it's the end of today. We didn't get a whole lot more done. We got the lights on the back of the 98. I didn't show you that. It went pretty quick. I'm gonna wait for parts for that tomorrow. And Trevor got this wheel polished and he got that wiped down, so he's gonna work on polishing that tomorrow. So, let's see you tomorrow. Welcome back to another day. Woke up with horrible neck pain this morning, so I haven't been able to do very much. Trevor got the white and green truck, this side, polished up the rest of the way. So you can see this tank looks absolutely amazing. He wiped down the truck again because all the fuzz was everywhere. So now we're gonna work on getting the back wheels off of this truck and see if we can sand them out or do something. They're not the most shiny in the first place, and they're getting some rock chips in the clear coat. I don't know if we'll try sanding them or see if we can just get them to buff out. So yeah, it is another day again. We are going to get this hydraulic stack put back on the 7230. My neck is feeling a lot better. Yesterday I had horrible neck pain, so got a good night's sleep and feel much better today. So I got the O-rings put on with a little bit of grease on them to try and hold them down, and I'm gonna get the stack lifted up with the forklift and we'll get it thrown back into place. Alrighty, we got this SCV wrapped up here. Got all the pipes and hoses connected. So, gonna have to clean up my floor dry down there. Gonna get the more inside tires dismounted and remounted on aluminum wheels on the inside of white and green. So, let's get to it. Alrighty, it's a little bit hard to hear outside. Means the tractor's running. Checked for leaks and I don't see any. I'm gonna bring it outside here and let it run for a little bit and power wash off the rear end, and then we'll bring it back in and then I'll be able to look for leaks better. But I don't want to let it run in the shop too long or it's gonna get smelly in there for us working. So we also got some more snow overnight, yesterday and overnight. So it's pretty white out here. But yeah, let's get this rinsed off and we'll bring it back in and check for leaks. Boy, is it chilly out. Got down to -12 last night, I believe. It's cold. Well, we got the tractor back in the shop here, and you can't really tell. I got it, power washed pretty good outside, but if you can kind of see in there where my light is shining at, there's some oil in there yet, and it's not coming from the bottom, so it's got to be coming between this SCV1 here and then that bottom valve block. So I'm gonna have to take these 3 bolts or nuts off and then start taking everything up the stack. Alrighty guys, we got the SCV stack tore apart. I got it all tore apart and I laid it all out on the bench here. And I've been cleaning every piece up. I got new seal kits, so I've been putting the O-rings and correct dime valves in for each stack. So hopefully we get it all back together, we won't have any leaks. But I'll set you up so you guys can watch me do the last few. Well, we got the stack back together. We're gonna fire it up and hopefully we don't have any leaks. Otherwise, I gotta take it back apart. I think we're good. I'm gonna click up and then we'll take it outside and let it run for a little while. It is the end of yet another day. Took it outside, washed it, let it run for a while. I don't think I saw any oil. I'm gonna let it dry more overnight and then take a look at it, because it's still a little bit wet. So if there is no more oil, I'll get the wheel slid back in put the quick hitch back on and put the dual on. And then this tractor should be ready to go out. It needs a grease, and I think that's about it. So, oh, also we're going to change the front hub oil. Let's flip into tomorrow. Welcome back. This is going to be the final day of this video. We got our new reefer trailer, or new Joss reefer trailer, that we're going to turn into a water trailer, and we're taking off the outside 2 aluminum wheels, and we're going to bring them in, switch the tires on them, and get them polished and put on this truck. 2 of these wheels you can see are nice and shiny, that one and that one. Trevor was able to polish those, but the ones on the other side of the truck, we have them laying over here. They're AccuRide brand with this AccuShield, so it's some sort of clear coat that's put on the wheels, and they don't polish out like the other ones. So our water trailer, our new going to be water trailer, has the same brand, but they don't have that active shield or AccuShield on them. So we're going to take the outside 2 wheels off of this and switch the tires, and then get these wheels polished up. Now some of you guys might be wondering why we're going to this much work for 2 wheels. Well, we don't ever plan on getting rid of this truck. The 3 trucks that we have, we like, so we don't plan on ever getting rid of it, and we just want all 4 to match and be polished the same. So we don't care as much about on the water trailer, so that's why we're going to put those other 2 on there, because that's just going to get used in the summertime. But the trucks we want looking nice, and we plan on keeping them. So that's why we're doing all this. As Trevor gets these last 2 tires filled up, I'll just show you a little bit of a before on these wheels, and then I'll show you an after he gets them polished up. There's one, here's the other one over here. As you can see, they need a good wipe down first, but I'll show you what they look like when he gets done here. Got done eating dinner, I didn't get it on camera, but the Dorn delivery guy showed up right as I was coming out of the house. So I had to move some stuff around in the shop here quick, because we got delivery from Farm Chem for all our sprayer trailer parts. So we got a pump, 100-foot hose. This is the new Banjo pump. And then inside this box is going to be all the fittings and clamps and everything that we ordered. So yeah, Trevor took off. So I'm going to continue polishing. He did the first round on this wheel. That's the before. We haven't touched that wheel. He went around it once. Now I'm going to come around it a second time. The first time the aluminum is fresh, so it eats up a lot of polish to really get that color. So I'm going to go over it again and see if we can get it to pop a little more like the other side. It's been a little bit. I spent some time on these wheels. You can see how they turned out. That's pretty crazy from how it started. I'll put a picture of them side by side. So here you can see the difference between the one on the left and the one on the right, which is after some sanding and polishing. So yeah, now I'm going to power washed the semi. Dad got done hauling today. Elevator closed. And so we want to get it washed up for the weekend because it was a little bit sloppy out today. I forgot to shoot an outro, but I just wanted to thank you guys all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.